What is up YouTube, and welcome back everyone tuning in to the hub of Roblox. Coming at you all with another epic Roblox update this week again like always. In today's video, we're going to be going over a couple of times that Roblox had almost gotten sued along with all of the details too. It's going to be pretty wild, so before we get started, make sure you all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel too, and without any more interruptions, let's just go ahead and dive straight into it. The first time they got involved legally was a pretty iconic one most of us Roblox fans should remember. Nintendo has gone on a sort of crusade with how strict they've gotten about copyright and concerns with the pirating of their games and even intellectual property. In the past, there was a time where fans could create their own mini-games based on all their favorite Nintendo games they grew up playing, but unfortunately, the laws have become stricter thanks to Nintendo trying to cover all of their grounds and shut down any semblance of enjoyment coming from their own customers and fans. It's clear that it was once a company who strived in pleasing the fans with creative and new ways to game and fall into a world full of their characters that have been popular for several decades at this point. Now, however, it's nothing more than a full-on business only to make sure its products are not to be played with, ironically, considering all they do is make games and gaming devices. Several game developers on Roblox have been taken down and all of their hard work is just locked by Nintendo, which is obviously something that makes Roblox furious, but really, they can't do anything about it in the end. It's tragic because many players would put in a lot of money into these games that they enjoyed, but more so to help out the developers that worked hard to make them, even though they were based off existing games already. It was a project that was purely original from the ground up, and we dare you to try and find an official Nintendo game that was coded in Lua. They're on very thin ice with each other, and it still remains that developers on Roblox cannot make any games that resemble anything Nintendo has created or has the rights to, or else it's in danger of being taken down, which is just sad coming from a gaming company. But now there's talk of Nintendo actually considering just filing a lawsuit over copyright infringement, as they could argue that Roblox has had multiple offenses in its lifetime, which is a really cowardly thing to target considering it's filled with gaming fans alike. Nothing but shame for Nintendo all around. Another time they got close to the edges of legality was when the more morbid side of the platform started to shine a little too brightly. There have been a numerous amount of scams done to the children's side of the player base since the inception of the currency, Robux, as there's nothing more they can do to minimize the risk of scams except spread awareness on how to recognize and avoid them. It's actually because of so many prevalent scams in the community that some players and parents of players are attempting to sue Roblox to do something about the massive amount of money that's being lost to scammers from kids who don't know how to recognize and avoid them. This lawsuit would make it so that the developers would reform the concept of Robux and come up with a new currency on the platform that is much more secure and cannot be given out for free unless it was a special event. That's honestly the biggest issue at play, is YouTubers and other people on the internet promising players ways to get free Robux and end up scamming them for their money or other personal information. Until there is a proper way to resolve this from the community side, I think it's safe to say that a lawsuit of this kind was inevitable with how unsafe it was for kids. Hopefully they can come up with a solution before this progresses any further than it needed to. But go ahead and let us know what you all think about the times Roblox has gotten sued down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed what you saw, then be sure you all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already for more of the best Roblox content out there on YouTube. You can also tap the notification bell icon as well to not miss out on any of the future uploads that we post either. This is the Hub of Roblox signing off, and we'll catch you all in the next one.